Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." In a world where emotions can feel like turbulent waves, finding our anchor becomes paramount. Join us as we delve into 7 Stoic lessons that hold the key to mastering your emotions and navigating life's storms with unwavering resolve. Before we begin this journey, I would greatly appreciate it if you could like the video to help me continue spreading the Stoic philosophy. And if you're not subscribed yet, I highly recommend subscribing and activating the bell so you don't miss any video. Lesson number 1, understand what's in your control. Understanding what's in your control is akin to finding stability in the midst of chaos. Imagine being caught in a storm, not of rain and thunder, but of life's unexpected events, disappointments, or sudden changes. The Stoic philosophers from ancient Greece and Rome offer a lesson that feels like an anchor in these storms, the dichotomy of control. Picture this: you're planning an outdoor event, and despite all your preparations, it rains. Now, you can't control the weather, no matter how much you'd like to, but your reaction to the rain? That's entirely up to you. You could lament, get frustrated, or adapt. Maybe move the event indoors or see the rain as a refreshing change. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who was born a slave and rose to become one of the most influential thinkers of his time, put it succinctly: some things are in our control and others not. It sounds simple, but in this simplicity lies profound wisdom that has the power to transform our lives. Every day we're faced with a myriad of situations. Some we can influence, like our daily routines, the books we read, or the company we keep. But many are beyond our grasp. Global events, the actions of others, the passage of time, and yes, the weather. Here's where it gets interesting. The Stoics believed that our well-being doesn't depend on external events, but on how we interpret and respond to them. It's not the event itself, but our judgment about the event that causes our emotions. Think back to a time you faced a setback. Maybe you didn't get that job you wanted. At the moment, it felt like a disaster. But with time, perhaps you realized it was a blessing in disguise, leading you to a better opportunity or personal growth. But how do we put this into practice? Start by asking yourself, is this something I have control over? If the answer is yes, take action. If the answer is no, then it's an opportunity to practice acceptance and adaptability. By truly understanding and internalizing this principle, we can free ourselves from unnecessary anguish. We can navigate life with a sense of calm, knowing that while we can't control the winds, we can adjust our sails. In a world that often feels chaotic, the dichotomy of control is a beacon of clarity. It reminds us to focus our energy where it matters most and to embrace the serenity of knowing that some things are simply beyond our grasp. Lesson number 2, reflect before reacting. In today's digital age where immediacy is often celebrated, the art of reflection can seem like a relic of the past. Yet it's this very act of pausing and pondering that can be our saving grace in a world that demands rapid responses. Consider the countless times we're faced with decisions, both big and small. From choosing a meal at a restaurant to deciding on a career path, the spectrum of choices is vast. But it's not just the magnitude of these decisions that matters. It's the manner in which we approach them. Let's delve into a common scenario, reading a message that strikes a nerve. Maybe it's a colleague questioning your work or a friend making an offhand comment. The gut reaction might be defensiveness or anger. But what if, instead of diving headfirst into that emotional whirlpool, you took a step back? By allowing yourself that momentary detachment, you're not suppressing your emotions. You're giving them space to breathe, to be understood. This practice of reflection is not about passive acceptance or avoidance. It's about active engagement with our thoughts and feelings. Ask probing questions. Why did this comment affect me so deeply? What underlying beliefs or past experiences are influencing my current emotions? Is my immediate reaction based on the present situation or past baggage? Moreover, reflection before reaction is a tool that fosters empathy. By giving ourselves time, we also allow ourselves to consider the perspectives of others. Perhaps that colleague had a stressful day, or that friend didn't realize the weight of their words. In relationships, this practice can be a cornerstone. How many misunderstandings could be avoided if we took the time to reflect before reacting? How many bridges could be built instead of burned? In professional settings, the ability to pause and ponder is invaluable. Leaders who reflect before making decisions are often more respected and effective. They're seen as thoughtful, measured, and wise. Their decisions, born from reflection, often stand the test of time. In a world that often feels like it's moving at breakneck speed, the act of reflection becomes a form of rebellion. It's a quiet yet powerful statement that we won't be swept away by the currents of immediacy. It's a commitment to ourselves, to our well-being, and to the quality of our interactions with the world. In essence, to reflect before reacting is more than just a practice. It's a philosophy, a way of life that champions depth over breadth, understanding over impulsivity, and meaningful connections over fleeting interactions. It's a journey inward with profound outward implications, shaping not just our responses but the very fabric of our lives. Lesson number 3, practice dispassion. In a world often resembling an emotional roller coaster, practicing dispassion might seem out of place. However, delving deeper reveals its transformative power and relevance. Dispassion isn't about suppressing emotions or indifference. It's about cultivating a balanced perspective amidst life's tumultuous events. Imagine being able to observe events, situations, and even your own emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Picture watching a gripping movie. You're engaged, feeling the tension, excitement, and sadness, yet you remain seated in the theater of your mind, observing without getting lost in the drama. This is the essence of practicing dispassion. In our modern age of information overload, reacting passionately to every piece of information would leave us perpetually exhausted. Dispassion offers a buffer, allowing us to engage with the world in a more sustainable, balanced manner. It enables us to navigate conflicts with understanding and grace, fostering empathy and effective communication. Cultivating dispassion starts with self-awareness, regularly checking in with ourselves. Recognizing our emotional triggers and understanding our patterns creates a space between stimulus and response. In that space lies the freedom to choose our reactions, to act with intention rather than impulse. While dispassion might sound like detachment from life's joys and pleasures, it enhances them. By not being overly attached to outcomes, we can fully immerse ourselves in the journey, savoring each moment without the constant fear of loss or change. In a sense, practicing dispassion is about finding equilibrium in an ever-changing world. It's a compass that guides us through life's ups and downs, reminding us that while we can't control the waves, we can learn to surf with skill and grace amidst it all. Lesson number 4, embrace the present moment. Let's embark on a journey through time to explore the transformative power of embracing the present moment. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of tasks, obligations, and distractions. Our minds wander to the past, replaying memories or regrets, or leap forward to the future, imagining scenarios. But what about the present moment, the here and now? The Stoics offer a gentle reminder that the present moment is where life unfolds, where experiences are felt, and where joy can be found. By dwelling in the past or fixating on the future, we risk missing out on the richness of the present. Think about a time you've gone for a walk in nature. With each step, you're surrounded by beauty. The rustle of leaves, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the chorus of birdsong. But if your mind is elsewhere, consumed by thoughts of yesterday's worries or tomorrow's to-do list, you might as well be walking blindfolded. You're physically present, but mentally absent. Embracing the present moment is about fully engaging with life, savoring the simple pleasures, and finding gratitude in the ordinary. By anchoring ourselves in the here and now, we cultivate a sense of mindfulness, an awareness of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. This heightened presence brings clarity to our actions and decisions, allowing us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Furthermore, embracing the present moment is a gateway to joy. How often do we let precious moments slip by unnoticed because we're preoccupied with what's next or what was. By embracing the present, we infuse each moment with significance, finding beauty in the mundane and fulfillment in the everyday. Whether it's savoring a cup of coffee with a loved one or watching the sunset in solitude, the present moment offers a sanctuary from the chaos of the world, a space where we can simply be without judgment or expectation. So, how do we cultivate this practice of presence? Start by tuning into your senses, noticing the sights, sounds, and sensations around you. Let go of distractions and worries, and immerse yourself fully in the present moment. It's a skill that takes practice, but the rewards are immeasurable. As we learn to embrace the present moment, we unlock the door to a deeper, more meaningful existence, one where each moment is cherished, and each experience is savored in the tapestry of our lives. Lesson number 5. Cultivate resilience. In the face of life's inevitable challenges, resilience emerges as a beacon of hope, a guiding light that illuminates the path forward. But what exactly is resilience, and how can we cultivate it in our own lives? Resilience is often defined as the ability to bounce back from adversity, to weather life's storms, and emerge stronger than before. It's not about avoiding difficult circumstances, but rather facing them head-on with courage and perseverance. The Stoics understood the importance of resilience in navigating life's ups and downs. They recognized that setbacks, failures, and hardships are an inherent part of the human experience. However, it's not the challenges themselves that define us, but how we respond to them. Resilience is cultivated through a combination of mindset and practice. It's about adopting a perspective that views obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable barriers. It's about embracing discomfort and uncertainty as catalysts for personal development. So, how do we cultivate resilience in our own lives? Firstly, it starts with cultivating a growth mindset, a belief that challenges are opportunities to learn and grow rather than setbacks to be feared. By reframing our perspective, we can approach difficulties with curiosity and optimism. Secondly, resilience is built through practice. Just as physical exercise strengthens our muscles, facing challenges head-on strengthens our resilience. Each time we navigate a difficult situation, we build confidence and inner strength. Thirdly, resilience is fostered through connection and support. We're not meant to weather life's storms alone. Having a strong support network of friends, family, or community can provide invaluable encouragement and perspective in times of need. Finally, resilience is sustained through self-care. Just as a sturdy ship requires regular maintenance to weather the seas, the self requires nurturing to withstand life's challenges. Prioritizing our physical, emotional, and mental well-being ensures that we have the strength and resilience to face whatever comes our way. Ultimately, resilience is a journey, a process of growth and transformation. It's not about avoiding hardships, but about embracing them as opportunities for growth. It's about facing life's storms with courage and resilience, knowing that no matter how fierce the winds may blow, we have the inner strength to navigate the seas of uncertainty and emerge stronger on the other side. Lesson number 6. Practice gratitude. In a world that often feels like a battleground for more, practicing gratitude becomes a revolutionary act, a quiet rebellion against the forces of discontent and dissatisfaction. But what exactly is gratitude, and how can we cultivate it in our own lives? Gratitude is often defined as the practice of acknowledging and appreciating the good in our lives. It's about shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have, from scarcity to abundance. The Stoics understood the transformative power of gratitude in cultivating a sense of inner peace and contentment. They recognized that no matter our circumstances, there's always something to be grateful for. Even in the midst of life's challenges, by cultivating gratitude, we can foster a deeper sense of connection with ourselves, others, and the world around us. So, how do we practice gratitude in our own lives? Firstly, it starts with a shift in perspective. Instead of focusing on what's missing or what's wrong, we can train our minds to notice and appreciate the blessings that surround us each day. This can be as simple as keeping a gratitude journal, where we write down 3 things we're thankful for each day, or taking a moment each morning to reflect on the things we're grateful for in our lives. Secondly, gratitude is cultivated through mindfulness. By tuning into the present moment and savoring the simple pleasures of life, we can cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude for the abundance that surrounds us. Whether it's the warmth of the sun on our skin or the laughter of loved ones, gratitude allows us to find joy in the ordinary. Finally, gratitude is expressed through acts of kindness and generosity. By paying it forward and spreading positivity, we not only bring joy to others but also deepen our own sense of gratitude. In essence, gratitude is a practice, a way of life that transforms how we perceive ourselves, others, and the world around us. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there's always a glimmer of light, a reason to keep going. By cultivating gratitude, we can find solace in the present moment and hope for the future. Lesson number 7, cultivate inner peace. In a world that often feels like a battlefield, cultivating inner peace becomes an act of rebellion, a quiet defiance against the chaos and noise that surround us. But what exactly is inner peace, and how can we cultivate it in our own lives? Inner peace is often defined as a state of mental and emotional calmness, a sense of tranquility and harmony that transcends external circumstances. It's not about avoiding stress or difficulties, but rather finding a sense of serenity and balance amidst life's storms. The Stoics understood the importance of cultivating inner peace in navigating the ups and downs of life. They recognized that true peace comes from within, from mastering our own thoughts and emotions rather than seeking validation or control from external sources. So, how do we cultivate inner peace in our own lives? Firstly, it starts with self-awareness. By tuning into our thoughts, feelings, and reactions, we can begin to understand the inner workings of our minds and cultivate a greater sense of inner peace. Mindfulness meditation and other contemplative practices can be powerful tools for developing this self-awareness. Secondly, inner peace is nurtured through letting go of attachments and expectations. The Stoics emphasize the importance of accepting things as they are, rather than clinging to desires or outcomes beyond our control. By releasing the need for external validation or perfection, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering and find peace in the present moment. Furthermore, inner peace is fostered through compassion and forgiveness. By extending kindness and understanding to ourselves and others, we create an atmosphere of harmony and goodwill. Letting go of grudges and resentments allows us to release the burden of negativity and embrace a lighter, more peaceful way of being. Ultimately, cultivating inner peace is a lifelong journey, requiring patience, practice, and perseverance. It's about nurturing self-awareness, letting go of attachments, and embracing compassion and forgiveness. By nurturing these qualities within ourselves, we can find a lasting sense of tranquility and harmony amidst life's challenges. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the 7 Stoic lessons that hold the key to mastering your emotions and navigating life's storms with unwavering resolve. We've explored valuable insights from ancient philosophers that are as relevant today as they were centuries ago. Remember, these lessons are not just theories to ponder, but practices to embody in our daily lives. By understanding what's in our control, reflecting before reacting, practicing dispassion, embracing the present moment, cultivating resilience, practicing gratitude, and cultivating inner peace, we can find strength, clarity, and serenity amidst life's challenges. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel to support us in spreading the Stoic philosophy further. Together, let's continue on the path of self-discovery and personal growth. Thank you again for watching, and may these Stoic lessons guide you on your journey to a life of wisdom, courage, and inner peace.